Hi. I must confess one thing. I'm very stupid. So let me tell you why. So, back in high school, I was so stupid that I thought if I shaved my head, I dye it yellow, and I put on a very gay look, then I would be strong enough to fight against my depression. I was so stupid that I thought if I don't eat anything, then I wouldn't have eating disorder. Because it's called eating disorder, right? Not non-eating disorder. Or when I first had my speech in a UNICEF conference, I was so stupid that I didn't know what I was doing, who was listening to me, and what was the purpose of all of this. Or just last year, when I first received my payment for doing social work, I spent it all in one night on a flight ticket to Thailand. I was so stupid that I thought I could travel the world with less than 10 million dong. I mean, when people know that I backpacked to 7 countries at the age of 18, working with UNICEF, getting invited to a United Nations General Assembly, they usually would be like, oh my God, you're so talented, so brilliant, so smart. But I think I am just being inspiringly stupid. I mean, but yeah, it's thanks to this stupidity. It has brought me a lot of extraordinary opportunities that a normal person couldn't think of. So, what are the pros of being stupid? Well, first of all, being stupid helps me making mistakes. Yes. And sometimes when I am being extra stupid, then I make extra many more mistakes. But that's okay because that's how I learn, how I grow up. I mean, I learned that no matter how hard I try to change my appearance, my depression is still there. No matter how hard I try to run away, to escape from it all, nothing changed. Because for a problem that comes from the inside, the solution should also be internal. I learned that even if I don't eat anything, then it is still eating disorder. And my body was suffering tremendously at the time. I mean, like, it took me a lot of stupidity to learn to realize this and to stop it. And second of all, being stupid helps me to not be afraid. Well, there's a saying that goes, "Lý không sợ sống," which means he that knows nothing doubts nothing, which is pretty true in my situation. So yeah, when I first have my speech in the UNICEF conference, I was so oblivious to the surrounding to realize that in front of me was experts, politicians, world leaders, those big, big, big people that even if they introduced themselves to me, I wouldn't be able to make out what it really means. I mean, what I did instead was completely getting hooked into telling my own story, just like what I'm doing now, with all of the sincerity, demonstration, and passion that I have in this world. And yes, thanks to such opportunity, I slowly getting invited to more major conference and meetings in which I apply the same method. Huh? What? Okay. Okay, let's just do it. Or when I want to pursue my dream of traveling the world, I had no idea how much it's gonna cost me, what the risk could be, what is my backup plan, how I'm gonna survive. Like, I was so stupid that all I can think at the time was the fact that I must go. I have to go at all cost. And third of all, being stupid shields me from the turbulence of life. So yeah, when everyone is so stressed out because of work, study, physical and mental health, or hopefully climate change or human rights, I have to admit that I am so stupid that I cannot conceive much of this. I mean, I don't really know what is happening out there. What is the topic that people are talking about? What is the latest trend on the internet? What does the slang mãi kêu mãi mận really means? I mean, I don't read news. I don't have TikTok. I wouldn't know if my friends have won this or that reward because I don't have friends with them on Facebook. But yeah, I mean, I am so stupid that I cannot multitask. And like, I can only focus on one thing at a time. That's it. So, if you are being convinced by my point so far, you may ask, okay, how? How to be stupid? I have question. I have answer for you. Well, first of all, having a sense of humor. Yeah. Well, trying to laugh at everything and find joy in it. And once you master the skill, you will find that everything laughable, even the desperation. I still remember vividly when I was on the train, I was traveling in the worst train compartment in India for 3 days. It was so hot, so suffocating, so crowded that I didn't even have a proper place to sit or to sleep or to have food. But somehow, like, I found everything suddenly so funny. Like, imagine the whole train was like a zoo and we were like wild animals. You know, like we're hanging on the floor, we're hanging on the ceiling, we're lying on the floor, we lay onto each other's shoulder, we're eating, talking, moaning, crying, peeing. And since I was also a part of that chaos, I started entertaining myself by I start entertaining myself by making friends and like imitating the person next to me or joining people for food or practicing my Hindi. But yeah, आपका नाम क्या है? Yeah, my Hindi is not so good. But yeah, so I ended up having the best time ever after that 3 horrible days. And second of all, allow yourself to be spontaneous. I know that by having a plan, you will feel like everything is under your control, nothing to worry about. But what if you just throw it away for a single second and do what you really feel like in that glitch of time? What the worst can it be, right? I mean, I went to India because the flight ticket was the cheapest, not expecting that I was gonna spend almost a year there. Or I met a family and we travel across the country together. Or I happened to teach karate at a small village in Nepal after I randomly bumped into a man on the street and I told him that I would love to work with the kids. Or I went to Pakistan because my friend told me that it's very dangerous there, which is not true. And I literally had the best time ever. And this is Gaurav Ji. I met him randomly on the train, and now we became the best friend. Okay. So, yeah, with all of that said and done, however, be smart with your stupidity. I gotta say that I am stupid. And maybe you are also stupid. And we are all stupid. So please, be stupid in a loving and humble manner. We're stupid so that we have a lot more to learn. We're stupid so that we are not afraid. We're stupid so that we can only focus on one thing at one time and we know that we're gonna do it with all of our heart. We're stupid so that we would feel things rather than rationalize it all the time. We're stupid so that we will laugh our hardships off and then move on. We're stupid, and that's why we need each other. Thank you. That is my sharing. Yes.
Cảm ơn chị Chấm Lượng rất là nhiều. Các bạn thấy dễ thương không các bạn? Khi mà Quỳnh Anh đứng ở trong cánh gà thì Quỳnh Anh có rút ra được là thứ nhất, cách dùng sự ngu ngốc để đối mặt với mớ hỗn độn của đời sống. Ngu ngốc để hiểu mình, hiểu người và hãy ngu ngốc một cách thông minh là những cái gì mà Quỳnh Anh có thể đúc kết được sau cái bài nói của chị Chấm Lửng.